Stockton fouls him. That's 3 on Stockton.
Shannon Anderson is a battler. He's a hustler. Remember at the end of the game 6 against the Chicago Bulls 2 years ago when he had the tough luck. Shannon Anderson again with a layup. So back-to-back field goals. Tough play by Shannon Anderson.
Divac against Malone. Ball knocked free and taken by Stockton. Stockton racing back the other way. Misses the layup. Anderson is there to wave it off.
So Stockton barreled right into Stojakovic. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. Stojakovic running side by side. Again, Karl Malone taking the challenge. Vlade getting stripped down low. And you see Stojakovic, and what Stockton does, he barrels right up his chest and he gets the foul.
Free throw shooter. 8 for 8 today now.
See, now Stojakovic is in the game right now. He's a good offensive player. He's a three-point shooter, but he's a defensive liability. Vlade is a better defensive player, but he doesn't shoot the ball well.
First miss of the day for Stockton. As a team, Utah hasn't missed many. They're 27 for 30. In some trouble and lost it.
Utah is turning up the pressure. Rick Adelman pleading for his team to calm down, but John Barry gets down on that baseline. And you see Hornacek knocks the ball away from him, and the turnover. A basket here would be huge for the Jazz.
Stockton gets it to Malone. There's contact as he drives, and he was fouled.
Stojakovic so late on that rotation. Again, he's a defensive liability. Rick Adelman has got to think about him being in the game. Look, he's slow getting over there. That's 2 quick fouls on him now where the Jazz have just barreled into him to get to the line. Rick Adelman's got to make a decision here on what he's going to do defensively as his team is breaking down right now.
Karl Malone, 4th all-time leading scorer in NBA history, behind Kareem, Wilt, and Michael. 3rd this year, behind Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson. That was his first point since the 3rd quarter. 19 for the game. This could make it a 5-point lead with 2:02 left.
And Sacramento has wilted under it.
Well, if in fact they've wilted, it's taken 5 games plus an overtime. Anderson's free. 3 big buckets in the OT for Shannon Anderson.
The execution by the Utah Jazz, and Sacramento right now walking back to the huddle with their heads down.
By virtue of a single play, Sacramento could have won game 4, could have won game 5. It looks like they'll drop both. They've still got a minute and a half to do something about it. Maxwell. Now Divac. Against Malone and a whistle. Divac has played 46 minutes. And the gauge in his fuel tank may be pointing at E long about now.
I'll tell you, you know what turned this game around for Utah is when Jerry Sloan went to his small lineup, the team that pulled the game out the other day. You know what he went with? He went with his 5 best competitors.
3rd foul on Malone. Again into Vlade. Malone pokes it away and steals it, but he fouled it.